Nobody expected this to come out like this. Just when things seemed quiet, Cardi B suddenly spoke, and what she said about Offset has the internet completely divided. This isn't just another celebrity moment. This feels personal. Because behind the headlines, behind the posts, and behind the reactions, there's a story that fans think they understand, but might not. And that's where things get complicated. Was this a direct message? Was it taken out of context? Or is there something deeper going on that no one is talking about? One thing is clear. This situation is getting bigger by the minute. And the more details that come out, the more questions people have. Stay with us, because this story is not as simple as it looks. The situation between Cardi B and Offset has never been simple. And that's exactly why moments like this quickly turn into major talking points. Their relationship has always been in the spotlight, not just because of their music, but because of how openly their personal lives have played out in public. From the very beginning, fans have followed every development closely. The ups, the downs, the reconciliations. And the disagreements, all of it has been part of a story that people feel emotionally invested in. And when you have that level of attention, even a small comment can turn into a massive conversation. That's exactly what happened here. When Cardi B spoke, people immediately started analyzing every word. Not just what she said, but how she said it, when she said it, and why she chose that moment to speak. In today's digital world, context often gets lost, and reactions tend to happen faster than understanding. Some fans believed her statement was direct and intentional, a clear message aimed at Offset. Others argued that it might have been taken out of context, suggesting that people were reading too much into it. This difference in interpretation is what made the situation grow so quickly. Because once people start debating meaning, the story expands. At the same time, it's important to understand the history between them. Cardi B and Offset are not just two artists, they are a couple whose relationship has been documented in real time through social media, interviews, and public appearances. That visibility comes with both benefits and challenges. On one hand, it allows fans to feel connected. On the other hand, it removes privacy. Every disagreement becomes public. Every misunderstanding becomes a topic of discussion. And that kind of exposure can make even small issues feel much bigger than they actually are. As the conversation continued to grow, more people began weighing in. Some supported Cardi B, praising her for speaking openly. Others defended Offset, arguing that the situation might not be as one-sided as it appeared. This created a split in opinion. And once that split forms, it fuels engagement because people don't just watch, they react, comment, share, and debate. And that's exactly what happened. But behind all of this, there's something important to remember. These are real people. And while the internet treats situations like entertainment, the reality is often much more complex. Emotions, misunderstandings, and personal dynamics don't always translate clearly through short clips or headlines. That's what makes situations like this difficult to fully understand from the outside, because what we see is only a part of the story. As the situation continued to trend, the reactions became even more intense. Social media platforms were filled with opinions, theories, and interpretations, each one adding another layer to the story. Some users began revisiting past moments between Cardi B and Offset, bringing up previous interviews, posts, and interactions. These moments were used to support different viewpoints. Depending on what people believed, that's one of the unique aspects of modern celebrity culture. Nothing disappears. Everything can be brought back, reanalyzed, and reinterpreted in a new context. And when that happens, the narrative becomes more complicated for some fans. This moment was seen as part of a larger pattern. They believed it reflected ongoing issues within the relationship, suggesting that what we're seeing now is just another chapter in a longer story. For others, it was viewed as an isolated situation, something that might have been misunderstood or exaggerated by the speed of online reactions. This divide kept the conversation active at the same time. Tension began shifting toward Offset. How would he respond? Would he address the situation directly, or would he remain silent? In situations like this, silence can be interpreted in multiple ways. Some see it as maturity, choosing not to escalate things further. Others see it as avoidance, or even as confirmation of certain assumptions. But just like everything else in this situation, interpretation varies. And that's what keeps people engaged. Because uncertainty creates curiosity, and curiosity drives attention. As more people joined the conversation, the focus expanded beyond just the individuals involved. It became a discussion about relationships in the public eye, about how fame affects communication, and about the challenges of maintaining privacy when everything is constantly being watched. These broader themes made the situation more relatable, because while not everyone can relate to being famous, many people can relate to misunderstandings, communication issues, and the complexity of relationships. That relatability is what turns a celebrity moment into a viral story. And in this case, what kept the conversation going. As the discussion begins to settle, the focus shifts to what happens next. Because while moments like this can dominate attention for a period of time, their long-term impact depends on how the situation evolves. For Cardi B, speaking out has already shaped the narrative. Whether people agree with her or not, her voice has influenced how the story is being understood. For Offset, the next move becomes important. A response, or even the decision not to respond, can change the direction of the conversation. But beyond individual actions, there's a larger takeaway. This situation highlights how quickly stories can grow, how easily context can be lost, and how powerful public perception can be. It shows that in today's environment, communication is not just about what is said, it's about how it is received, interpreted, and shared. That it also shows the importance of perspective. Because while it's easy to form opinions based on limited information, understanding the full picture requires patience, context, and sometimes restraint as the story continues to evolve. One thing remains certain: there is more to it than what we see, and that's what keeps people watching. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Cardi B was misunderstood? Do you think her message was clear? And what about Offset? Should he respond or stay silent? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you want more viral breakdowns like this, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you never miss what's trending next. Hashtag Cardi B, hashtag Offset, hashtag hip hop news, hashtag celebrity drama, hashtag viral, hashtag breaking news.